Welcome to the back pocket. We're finally home from BladeShow, and I'd like to do a BladeShow 2025 haul video, starting with my favorite pickup of the whole show, probably the knife that means the most to me this year, and that's this Honeycomb Bone Sodbuster Jr. And I'm keeping it in this incredibly badass leather slip made by Silverbeard EDC. Definitely check him out on Instagram. He's one of my good online knife collector friends who I wanted to meet, and he ended up being the first person I saw outside waiting in line. We got to talking, and at the end he handed me this sick leather slip, and then on Saturday I got myself my new favorite Sodbuster Jr. This is the Honeycomb Bone. This was the display model. I went up and was making videos, and I asked to make a Saturday video with this, and ended up being able to take it home. Now, one thing that I noticed, because I was holding out on buying one of these until I could see one in person, because most of the Honeycomb Bones from 2025 I've seen have like a very dark kind of maple syrup coloring. And this was one that, in the catalog, it looks similar to that. So, this is the what is it? Shepherd Hills Cutlery catalog here. Sorry, some of the pages are stuck together, not for what you think. Spring 2025, so it is this year. And, you see in the picture, it's got the same kind of amber honey color in the Honeycomb Bone. But everyone's I've been seeing, is maple syrup colored. Now, I'm putting my tinfoil hat on here, but this has 5 dots, signifying it's a 2025 model. They start at 10 and then count down through the decade. So on the one that I have, I checked after someone mentioned it in the comments, and indeed, this has 8 dots, meaning it's a 2022 and not the latest run. So, if the 2025 models of the Honeycomb Bone don't look like this, I don't know if they should be using this picture to advertise it. But yeah, that's my favorite pickup of the show. It's got good sentimental value. I will always remember the best weekend ever when I pull this out of my pocket. Another one of my favorite pickups is this Jack Wolf. It's got abalone, which I've never had a knife with abalone. It's some type of shell material. I probably could have looked it up before making this, but it looks cool, and that's what I like about it. And this knife has 14C28N steel. Jack Wolf knives normally use S90V or like other kind of expensive high-end steels. And the fit and finish on this is incredible. I mean, talk about gapless backspring. Now, this knife is called the Gateway because it's supposed to like get people in the door for collecting Jack Wolf knives. And it was only $70. 70. That's a very good deal for a high quality slip joint knife like this, especially with the handle material. I mean, look at that gorgeous abalone. It's sick, really sick. And the shield is a shield, which I like. So yeah, I bought one of these for myself and another for Titanium Justin. I'll be shipping that out soon, so I'll let him show you that. Another cool pickup from the day was this, it's the Sea Dragon version of the Trapper. And these are engraved on the bolsters on the front side here, which is pretty sick. And then it's got a number, 1 of 100. I think they all say 1 of 100, but so this is a pretty cool one. And it's the Warncliffe Trapper, which is cool. Not the Spay blade, which some people like, some people don't. But yeah, pretty good centering on this, and pretty nice back spring as well. So I got lucky. A cool thing about buying case knives at a show is that you can open the box and check them first, and that's what I did to get this. So next up are my 3 crown jewels of the whole trip. CJRB was the primary reason that I went to BladeShow this year, and they had a show exclusive pyrite, which, if you know me, I collect pyrites, so I had to make the pilgrimage down. This one here is titanium with incredible Damascus. That's titanium Damascus inlay, and it's on the pocket clip, and it's around the thumb studs, and it's also on the pivot, and it's got like milling, and the action is freaking incredible, and I'm so happy with this. These are numbered out of only 60. Only 60 of these were made, and I got number 50. I got to choose my numbers, which was pretty cool. And then the black version I got as well. This is the one that I'll be actually carrying with me and using. And this is number 10 of 60. I got to choose that. It's just the most incredible knife. And on the inside, it's hard to see, but the Timascus is like a full strip of Timascus inside the handle that is like poking up here. So this is like I call it a satin coffin or velvet lined coffin in there. I can't wait to carry this and to show this off at work to people who do not get it at all, you know, but think it's cool, I'm sure. But yeah, this is my, like, you know, holy grail of pyrites. Couldn't be happier. They also made a pyrite light version. Oh, these are called the galactic pyrites, and this is the interstellar pyrite light. And it has like a feathering, you know, to signify the light. It's got speed holes, although the pocket clip kind of blocks the hole so you can't see directly through. But what's interesting about this one is that instead of the Timascus inlay on the front, it has a full Timascus backspacer. And that's really cool. I mean, that it just has that flare, that shine. And if you know, you know. I mean, this thing is sick. Oh, and I also like the wrapped thumb studs. Thumb studs don't need to be sharp. This thumb stud works incredibly well, and it doesn't hurt my fingernail. It's like nice and smooth and flat, and I can flip it with no issue. Why do all these thumb studs from other companies need to be these like jagged, you know, Aztec pyramid? Whatever. So yeah, these were like $300 each. Ooh. So that was my big purchase. I've never spent that much on knives in one day, but you know, when in Rome. And these next two are my wife's pickups. Katie, my knife wife, came with me. If you've seen our pictures, you've seen that she was wearing a really cool shirt that she designed herself, and we'll actually be selling in like a little merch store we're gonna make, so that's cool. She collects Civivi knives, and she picked up the Sendi. Now the Sendi is a very interesting liner lock knife, because in the liner, similar to a Swiss Army knife, it has tweezers and a toothpick, which is pretty sweet, very unique. And that's one thing that my wife really liked, but also just the action on this thing. The way that the flipper tab is at the top, she doesn't like a lot of flipper knives, but the, you know, the leverage you can get on it with this makes it just fly out. So yeah, she really liked the Sendi. And then we got to meet Ben Peterson, and that was awesome. At the NAFS booth, we also picked up the Space Kitty. This is the Lander 1. What is up, guys, on the blade there? And this is my most viewed pocket knife from BladeShow. I think this currently had like 30,000 views on a 10-second clip of me holding this. So, you know, thank you, NAFS. Thank you, Ben Peterson. Killing it. It was very nice to meet you. So yeah, the last ones here, these are just little quick things. Also at the NAFS booth, I can open it one-handed here. These are little back-locking keychain knives. It's called the Lander 6, and at the show, these were only $6 each. So we bought one of each color, and these will end up being like Christmas gift kind of stocking stuffers or whatnot. So yeah, that's the haul, my BladeShow 2025, you know, treasures. These are my treasures. And I was so happy to go and to meet everyone and to see so many cool people. I couldn't have had a better time. I can't wait to go next year. See ya.